What's your biggest frustration about working remotely? During a recent presentation called Working Together When You're Working Apart, we asked a group of over 250 lawyers, paralegals, and assistants what they found hardest. And it all boils down to one thing. Welcome to Gimbal's Tip of the Week, where you get practical, actionable advice that you can use right away to build a more productive and profitable legal practice. Why? Because every lawyer deserves a practice that gives them financial success and the freedom to enjoy it. Last week, we talked about the 5 characteristics of effective teams. Here are the 5 themes that emerged from the polls that we ran during our presentation. First, people have no idea who is working on what, and this makes it harder for them to supervise, keep matters on track, and even assign work to people who do have the bandwidth to do more. It also makes people feel like they're working in a vacuum, and that leads to people feeling disconnected and isolated. Not only did this impact their quality of work, it was hard on their mental health as well. Third, people find it hard to consult with other members of the firm. They miss the collegiality and casual meetings that enable them to get answers to questions, share opinions and best practices, and catch up with the latest developments in their practice area. And this leads to the next theme that came through the poll results. Many feel it's harder to get clear instructions. They can't follow up easily for clarification or answers to particular problems. And finally, overall, people reported a lack of structure and clarity, and this made it harder to get their work done. Do you see the common element that ties all of these together? Ineffective or insufficient communication. That's what is responsible for so many of the challenges facing remote teams. It all boils down to communication. So here's this week's tip. When you sense that your team isn't working effectively, there's probably been a breakdown in communication somewhere along the way. Try this quick reset. First, ensure that everyone understands what they have to do. Then, ensure that the tasks and deadlines are clear and that changes in expectations or timelines are communicated promptly. Then, ensure that relationships are clear, such as who reports to whom. Also, communicate the impact of each team member's work on the big picture. Don't forget to communicate the client's objectives and affirm that team members are all invested in the client's success. Clear communications are the surest way to overcome many of the challenges that undermine your team's ability to work effectively together despite working apart. Use the link in the notes to this video to book a call with us if you'd like to bring working together when you're working apart into your organization. Take a deeper dive into the strategies that will improve how you and colleagues across your firm manage remote teams. Given that working from home is here to stay, at least for part of the time and for part of the workforce, what you learn will benefit you well into the future. We deliver the presentation in English or in French to lawyers at all levels, to paralegals and to legal assistants. And some firms have included colleagues on the business and administrative side of their operations since their teams are also working remotely. Thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you next week. Oh, and don't forget to sign up so you don't miss next week's tip when we'll be looking at setting you and your team up for long-term success in the work-from-home era. There's a link in the notes to this video.